No, as we get into tomorrow, there's going to be more humidity that starts to build back in here. Excuse me. Got to get that out of the way before this forecast. All right, so as we go through the rest of today, still going to see some showers and some thunderstorms developing here this afternoon. This evening, it's a possibility as well. But overnight is the time frame that we're really going to be watching very closely, because that's when it looks like we start to see heavy rain, potentially training thunderstorms moving into the greater Cincinnati area. That brings us the threat for some flooding while you sleep. So this is something that, again, we're going to be watching really closely over the next several hours. Right now, Middletown, you're still seeing some light rainfall. We've also got some light rain that just moved outside of Mason, outside of Kings Island as well. If you know anybody at the park this afternoon, probably a couple of showers. No lightning though, so that's some good news. Middletown still seeing that light rain, as I mentioned. Further to the south and east, here's that rainfall that just moved out of Mason and away from the Kings Island Park and then over toward Lebanon. That's going to start to move into your direction here. It does have some more moderate pockets with it. Some tropical downpours, certainly a possibility. South Lebanon, you're just kind of on the tail of that. A little bit lighter for you. And then over toward Clarksville, moving into Clinton County, you've got some additional rain that's going to be rolling through here fairly soon. A good healthy downpour is going to be moving through that area here in the next couple of minutes. Tonight, what we're going to be watching for very closely is any sort of redevelopment, and that's going to bring that potential for some heavy rain, which has the flood threat for us here tonight, because it looks like we've been talking about totals being around 1 to 3 inches. But what potentially could happen tonight is we end up seeing some communities picking up 1 to 3 inches, possibly closer to that 3-inch margin tonight alone. So that would lead to some high water concerns for the overnight time frame while it's dark outside, and then into tomorrow morning as well as you're heading out the door to get out to work. So that flood threat for us here tonight. At this point, we don't have any sort of flood watch or flash flood watch in effect for the greater Cincinnati area. That could change over the next couple of hours. We'll have to kind of wait and see what the National Weather Service decides to do with all this information. But as we head through the evening time frame, for the most part, this is kind of the quiet period that we have. Still could see an isolated shower or stray thunderstorm moving through the area, but then tonight, as we get closer to that overnight time frame, really midnight, possibly even later than that, that's when we start to see those heavy tropical downpours moving through. That's what brings that flood threat for us here as we head into the overnight time frame. Tomorrow morning as well, I think as early as about 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, we still have that potential for some thunderstorms to bring in some heavy rainfall. Then the rest of your Wednesday really looks really steamy outside. So the areas that are most likely at this point, with the way things look, there are still some kind of question marks with this, but right now, with all the latest information we have, looks like areas throughout southeastern Indiana, Kentucky, and then some portions of southwest Ohio, including the Cincinnati metro up toward Mason and Middletown, has the greatest potential for that flood threat here overnight tonight. Again, those totals could be as much as 1 to 3 inches for the overnight alone into tomorrow morning too. Once the rain starts to wrap up tomorrow, that happens during the middle of the day, if not sooner, it gets really steamy outside. We're talking about heat indices tomorrow, possibly reaching up to about 95 with our real temperature hitting 87 degrees for the high temperature tomorrow. 95 though is how hot it's going to feel outside to you. So if you want to get out to the pool, it's a possibility with the fact that right now it looks like that rain wraps up tomorrow afternoon, but it's still going to be just incredibly muggy outside, really steamy out there as well. And then throughout the rest of the week, that steamy air is going to stick around. We have that chance for some rainfall on Thursday, mainly Thursday night, really. But with that too, looks like some of those heat indices actually could reach into the upper 90s. High temperatures on Thursday, hitting about 89. Back to you.
Allison, thanks so much. Coming up, the search for a suspect continues.